I will be the first male boxer to actually capture the welterweight champion in 2 divisions, and that would solidify me as the greatest fighter of this era.
Sean Porter even said he did not train like he should. He didn't do the things that his daddy told him to do.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is she my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, bro. Yeah, she give me that claim I was roll. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, still on block.
Yeah, good day again. They say knowledge is found at the feet of the elder. He's my friend, but the reason I'm saying this, it's actually a brother, and the reason I say this is because I've learned so much from him. I heard of names that I never heard of before, and fights that I never knew they existed. And today I am in the ring, and I'm welcoming you in the ring with Mr. Peter Leopeng. How are you, my brother?
I didn't see that one coming. But it's a good one. Thank you very much for acknowledging that. But listen, we learn from each other.
Yeah.
I learned so much from you. You know, you are a boxer.
Yeah.
You're a trainer, a promoter. You know, I was never involved. Yeah, I've covered boxing as a journalist.
Yeah.
I've done commentary. Yeah, so yeah, I remember a lot of fights.
And Peter, I must say, you know, sometimes I don't, we disagree a lot.
Yeah,
but
it's good.
But
it's good.
you are one of the best boxing analysts that I ever know. Actually, I think you are the best in South Africa.
Wow.
I can tell you that. I assure you of that. And you know, I've learned so much from you, Peter. You know, besides, I know we disagree a lot, and sometimes I don't want to say you the best, but you are, man. You know what, you know a lot, and I've listened to commentary, boxing commentary. I've listened to analysts analyzing fights, and you know, Peter, there are fights that have been, and you got them right. You were spot on with those fights. Spot on, you know.
Yeah. Big fights. There's a big one coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'll be honest with you now. For the first time, I cannot really say now who's going to. Here's an interesting thing. The first time that happened.
Yeah.
When I said no, I can't make up my mind now who's going to win this fight. It was Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, against Canelo Alvarez. Right?
Which one? The first one, yeah?
I could not see anybody winning that fight. Right? I said, I can't see anybody winning this fight. And when that happened, the fight was a draw.
So
I'm having the same feeling in this one that I can't pick up Errol Spence or Crawford, right? Terrence Crawford. And in that case, I'm saying the fight is going to be a draw.
Okay.
I know it's a bit whatever, but
sure.
Yes, we can look at.
Sure. Yeah.
You can tell me what you think. My thinking, I think it's going to be the fight is going to be a draw.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's going to be a draw. Okay, Peter. Let's now disassemble it.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford.
35 years old.
35 years old.
Yeah. Started fighting in 2008, 4 years before.
Errol Spence.
Errol Spence is 33.
Yeah.
He's been a welterweight. He started off as a welterweight. He's been a welterweight. Undefeated in 28 fights, 22 knockouts, and then Crawford, as I said, 39 wins, 30 KOs, and 3 division world champion. He started off as a lightweight.
Yeah.
Moved to junior welter, and now he's a
WBO welterweight champion.
WBO.
And Terence Crawford.
Errol Spence has always been a welter.
Yeah, but
he's a unified. He holds the IBF and the WBA.
Yeah. So if he wins the WBO now,
whoever wins.
So it's going to make them, yeah?
It's going to be an
undisputed welterweight champion.
And we've been had that for a long time.
Who was the last one?
The last one,
an undisputed
now.
no, it's fine. We will go back to that one.
Yeah.
But now,
But it's an interesting question. I'm thinking, because when Suare Bernard fought Toby Hanks,
yeah,
they only two. Fight him. And
Yeah.
even undisputed, because it was only two.
because it was, yeah.
Two years. And then Town IBF was added, and after that, the WBO.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now we're talking about a four division or organization.
Four
whatever.
organizations
Right,
in
yeah.
one
So
way.
to become undisputed, we have to win four world titles.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, Bida, we have Terrence Crawford, who is a switcher.
Yeah.
He can fight left-handed, he can fight right-handed. Errol Spence, a southpaw.
It's southpaw.
He's bigger,
He's big. And in fact, after this fight, he's talking about moving up to
junior man.
to So yes, size is going to come in there.
Okay?
Right, size
Yeah.
is going to come in there. But then yes, after moving to welterweight,
Yeah.
he's knocked out every welterweight that he's made,
Including Sean Porter,
including Sean Porter.
who's a common opponent between the two.
The two of them. Right. Errol Spence won by majority decision.
Yeah, it
against,
was a close fight.
Close fight.
Yeah.
And then Crawford stopped
Porter.
Porter.
After taking him down, he took him down first. Yeah.
dropped him.
Yeah.
And then his father, Sean Porter's father, stopped the
Yes.
fight. But then I have an issue with that today, because now everything was revealed during the interview.
Yeah.
Because Sean Porter's father said he stopped the fight because he had a disagreement with
With
his
Sean
son
Porter.
during the training. He said he was not listening to him. So for me, it was like a grudge. It's like saying, I will show you, right? I will show you, you're not listening to me during the training, so when you went down, I'm going to stop the fight. I think Sean Porter was in a position to continue the fight. Probably, okay, he was going to lose some points, but he was in a position to continue fighting.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I didn't
For
see
me,
that
really
coming.
bad. Yeah, no, that was really bad.
It's so bad because
Yes.
now, as a cornerman, you have the power more than the boxer.
That's right.
You know, if you throw in the top, that was bad.
So the father said it after the interview. He said no, he stopped the fight because his son didn't listen to him during training. Some of the things that he was doing.
Sure. Sounds like
Train as
a
much.
real grudge.
A grudge, exactly.
It sounds like a real
A
grudge. you
grudge
know.
between a father and a son.
That you did this, I'll show you in the
Yeah, I'll show you.
You know?
You mix up. I'm going to stop the fight because now we're not listening to you. Remember the fight.
Sure.
That's bad.
Peter, yes, this is really bad.
Yeah, so I'm mentioning that because yes, we're talking about common opponents between Sean Porter, so I mean between Errol Spence and
Terrence
Crawford.
Yeah.
That was him, Sean Porter. He lost to Spence
Yes.
on points
Yeah.
and lost by KO
Yeah.
to Crawford. But as I say, that KO for me really didn't mean anything.
Okay.
The other common opponent between them was Kell Brook.
Yeah. Brook. Yeah.
Kell Brook. Spence won by split decision. Now, if you say a fight was close, it can't get closer than a split decision.
That's true.
Right?
That's meaning one judge scored for you,
Exactly.
the other scored for the other opponent,
Yes.
and you know
That one
it's
is
a 2-1. Yeah.
2-1, exactly. But now he was stopped. That is, Kell Brook was stopped by Crawford. And again, you're a boxer, you know this, maybe you can whatever. You fight an opponent, right?
Yeah.
You win against that opponent. 2-3 years later, I fight the same opponent, and I do better. Can you really compare the two? Or you can then claim that partner, I fought that opponent.
Important. Styles make fights.
Yeah, that's me fights.
You know, it's about style. It's
Yes.
about style. You can knock an opponent out, and I will win on point you out, but you
Exactly.
know that
That's really, yeah, you're right. I know what you're talking about. You're
Yeah.
100% because you You can't say therefore. Oh, okay, I knocked the guy out, you won on points,
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's but again, Peter, I'm looking at Errol Spence, who is a pressure cook. He throws more than one punch.
Yeah, and power punches.
And power punches.
Power
He hits
punches.
with
He
power.
just hits with power punches. That's right.
Remember his South African with
Chris
Van Heerden.
Yeah.
He pounded this. He was.
Chris Van was going to get knocked out, I think, in the second half.
He made a mess out of him.
Yeah, but unfortunately now there was a clash of heads.
Yes,
and
yes.
The fight had to be stopped.
But he was
In the
making.
first round.
He was
punishing
pounding.
him.
Yeah,
He was punishing him.
Unfortunately that happened, and
And he can also box. You know, sometimes people think that, look, as I said, 22 knockouts in 28 fights.
Yes.
Not bad. But now here's the thing. And he fought the undefeated lightweight champion of the world, right? Mikey Garcia.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So that's why we started knowing about it.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. That's when we started knowing about Errol Spence.
Yeah.
There. You know, even Suare Leonard chose Mikey Garcia over Errol Spence.
Wow.
He said, no, he was going to win.
Wow.
And then he boxed so well. I remember we were impressed.
Yes,
He said, he boxes so well. And he defeated him on points.
I remember
But then
that.
some people are saying now, how can you be a welterweight?
A lightweight, and you
then
win them on points.
Why couldn't you stop him?
Yes.
But then Mikey Garcia was a very, very good boxer.
He was a very good lightweight.
Lightweight, that's right.
Yeah.
That led to Sugar Leonard saying that Mikey Garcia was going to win that.
And even with Sugar Ray, actually, Peter, fighting Roberto Duran.
Yes, yeah. In fact, he was.
Yes.
He lost to a lightweight.
Yes,
So maybe he was thinking about himself.
Yes.
Okay.
He forgot that. Even
He remembered.
Yes, he remembered. Yes.
His first defeat was against a lightweight.
A lightweight.
When he was a welterweight.
Yeah.
So he thought,
Yeah.
okay, here's a lightweight in Mikey Garcia, and he's fighting Errol Spence as a welterweight. He thought it was going to be the same.
Yes.
But it didn't happen that way. So yeah.
Sure.
But back to the styles. We are saying that Errol Spence is a southpaw.
Errol Spence is a southpaw.
Yeah.
And Terence Crawford
Is a switcher.
is a switcher.
Yes. Now, what do you think? As a former boxer yourself, and a trainer now, a successful trainer, what do you think that, what style or what stance, in fact, is Terence Crawford going to adopt against a southpaw? Or if maybe
To make things difficult for it. No, I understand.
Yes.
To make things difficult for Errol Spence, he will put a southpaw stance.
It's 100%. I agree with you. Because Errol Spence is not used to fighting southpaws.
Yes.
So now he's going to say it's a fight to confuse him.
He will change
again.
Yes.
Right? When this guy say I'm trying to adjust now, I'm saying okay, it's a southpaw, and then changes to orthodox. And he's one of the few successful
Well in both fighting styles.
Both fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, do you know how he became to switch?
No, Peter.
Yeah, when he was fighting, fighting, and then he injured his right hand.
So what is he? He's orthodox.
He's orthodox.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Wow.
now he injured his one of his hands. I think it was the right hand.
Yeah.
And then now he had to switch now and start fighting.
Wow.
And he's doing it successfully. He's doing it very, very, very
Peter,
well.
he is good. He's a good switcher.
Yeah.
I can tell you that he doesn't even make mistakes. You know, sometimes when you're not used to you are orthodox and you're fighting southpaw, you make mistakes first.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He doesn't make mistakes. He just knows exactly when to switch. But now, question for you: he's up against a bigger guy. How do you think he's going to handle it?
Yes, I like that. So, in the beginning, a bigger guy will be more powerful, but second half of the fight, the smaller guy will be stronger.
Yeah.
Because he's used to fighting that way.
Yes.
The bigger guy has reduced a lot of weight to make welterweight.
Yes. You see, I don't know that you're right, because you don't know how much
his share.
Errol Spence had to how much weight he had to share.
Yes.
So you know that he's a big welterweight, and then in fact there's talk of him moving up to junior middleweight.
Yeah.
So yes, how that is going to affect him? You see, the key to the fight is that now we base everything from what we see and everything. But things happen. We don't know whether this guy is struggling with the weight, is he doing the right training, whatever. But we just assume that they are professionals. They do everything right. They don't skip training. They don't struggle with the weight.
That's true.
But all those things can come in and then they start showing up in the fight.
And Peter, look at Thomas Hens. Thomas Hens was big, right? He had a big body structure, tall. But look at the legs.
Yes.
So he didn't have, his weight was not here.
Oh, okay.
So he was not struggling with weight.
Yes.
Right? He was, but he was big.
Yeah.
But he was shedding a lot of weight.
To make
But
yeah.
So
that's why it's very.
so body structures, I think they count as well.
Oh.
You know, when you have small legs,
Yeah.
then it's gonna affect you as rounds go by. You know, you know that's why I'm saying with Terence Crawford, he might start the fight strong and he'll end it. You know, Terence Crawford will be stronger and a lot of weight. Terence Crawford is fighting with his natural body weight.
Yeah. Tough question for you now. Who wins? I've told you, I said, no, look, I'm on the fence, and when experience tells me that now the fight is going to be a draw. Because I can't look at one boxer and say he's going to be doing this or that.
To put my head on the block.
Yeah, put your head on the block.
If he's going to start strong, that's Errol Spence.
Yeah.
And he's going to end weak. End the fight weak.
Right.
So, meaning Terence Crawford will be stronger. And
yes, that's right.
And I think Terence Crawford will win on point.
Okay, there you go. So Terence Crawford on points. That's what. By the way, I'm also predicting. My prediction is going to be a draw.
Yeah. And
because so it is still a prediction. So
you always nail it.
Yes. Yes, I'm sitting on the fence, but sitting on the fence doesn't mean that I'm saying I don't know who's going to be. I'm saying it's going to be a draw. Somehow I think it's going to be a draw.
Much as I love Errol Spence, right? But it makes sense that Terence Crawford will win this one on points.
On points, and as you say, because it's going to come in stronger towards
the end, and that's what impresses the judges and the commentators as well.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and so we'll see. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Do you know?
And it's 5 days to go, right?
Yeah, 5 days to go. Because today is when are we now? Thursday, and the fight is on Sunday morning. South African time.
4 days to go.
Yeah.
So we must find out, and then we must share that and see that and look at that, Peter. Yes. I hope it's not a draw because now I would have
got it like
you will be beating me unanimously.
What you've done now is, and again, that's a trick, by the way. When people ask me, I say, but now how do you know? How do you work it out?
Yeah.
You see, because I use my head. Not
your heart.
Not my heart.
I like that.
So now I want to put you on the spot now. What does your heart? Who do you like on the two boxes? Who do you favor and who?
No. I told you I like Errol Spence, but I had to use my head as well.
Yes. So your head says it's Crawford.
Terence Crawford is going
to
win.
But your heart wants Spence. Why do you like Spence more than Crawford?
The style. He's showing hunger. Errol Spence shows hunger. He's hard and he's always fit.
Yes.
He's always fit. While Terence Crawford is more scientific, Peter.
Yeah.
He studies the fight. He counter punches and he's carrying power. So he counter punches very well. He catches you with a punch, you will go down.
Yeah.
So
Dida, I've got to bring this one here.
Terrible. Yes.
Car accident. How did that affect his boxing?
But
what did
I thought it was going to affect his boxing, but he fought very well against yes.
But guess what? I don't know if you are aware. After that accident, he had another accident.
What?
Yes, he had 2 accidents. I wasn't aware myself. I said, what? This guy, he had another accident.
Yeah.
They thought, in fact, when they looked at the car, they thought he was dead. Do you see that? Remember that car?
Well, I remember.
So that's my first.
So he had the first accident in 2012. 20 or what?
2020, yes.
2020.
That's right, yes.
Then
And
the
apparently
second
another one in 2020, early 2022 or late 2021.
Yo, so he must be driving safe cars. Very safe cars.
That, yes, or that he can drive. That's what
Oh, that he can drive, yes.
Yes, but now that's the first thing. The second issue that I have with this thing, my concern, to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yes, yes.
And he had detached retina.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then as a result, Manny Pacquiao fought Dennis
Ugas. Yeah.
Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao
Yes.
to Spence.
Yes.
Now, obviously there's a question mark about his eyesight. So you're a boxer yourself, you know, and you're a trainer. So how does eyesight, especially around there, affect a boxer's performance?
Yo, it does. You know, in our language they say because you know, it works especially on the reaction time, where you have to react, because when a punch comes, it's either you blink. So I think that's why he doesn't duck. He keeps his guards up. I don't know if you
Yeah.
he keeps them here and he goes to you.
Exactly.
So.
But and also he wears glasses. But the counter argument to that is that now look, it's boxing. That's why I'm asking you and saying what's your experience, because now you are close. See, when you are close, sometimes you don't need the glasses. It's fine. The eyesight is not so bad. Maybe from far, yes. But now these guys will be close to each other, so he says no, maybe my eyesight is fine. But that's what my concern is.
And now Terence Crawford prefers to have a close fight, to fight closely to his opponent. So he'll have to run, because Crawford is a puncher, and if your eyesight is weak, he's gonna catch you out, unless you have to keep your guards right on your.
Look, I'm surprised a lot of people, even analysts overseas, they're not talking about that.
Yes,
but
that's why you see why I'm saying you're the best, Peter. You see what?
So you see the problem, and then after that, yes, he's wearing glasses.
No, that's true.
Glasses.
That's
So the question is now, how is he going to handle a mover like Terence Crawford?
Sure. Yeah. Yes. And Terence Crawford is not a slow boxer. He's not slow.
He's not.
But he just has to keep his guards up. I think that's going to help him, you know. So he doesn't have to duck punches.
The age, do you think age is going to come into this?
But it's not. There's no vast difference. It's only 2 years apart. You know. So I don't think that will. And you know, with age, we age differently, and I think. He doesn't even show that he's old.
Yes.
You know, even
you're right.
Inspiring.
Which for me now brings another issue. You know, in the olden days, this age, these guys are now, becoming old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When we spoke about Sugar Ray and Tony Hanks.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray was 24 years when he fought.
Yeah.
And Tony Hanks was 22.
Yeah.
We believe.
Yeah.
When they fought. And then later on, when Sugar Ray made a comeback, remember that whenever he came back, he was just 30, 31, and it was like he's old.
But after 30, Sugar Ray never performed the
Why
same.
was
and
that?
You get boo. Sugar Ray, Peter, was not conducting himself well as a boxer.
Right, yeah. No, let's be honest, whatever is in the book, he was doing drugs.
Yes,
He was drinking a lot. And maybe that might have affected him. But not only him, even Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, when he fought George Foreman, he was 32.
Yeah.
And it was considered old. It was like, no, the guy is old.
But so after George, Muhammad Ali was never well again.
No,
you know that. So it means he trained for George Foreman. Pastor Douglas. He only trained to beat. If I can beat this one. Then after that, you know, No, that's it. Peter says it's good. I say Crawford.
Yeah.
Right on points.
And can I revise?
Okay.
I think now, thinking about it now with all these things, I think I agree with you.
You know, I want to win, man. Don't agree with me.
I think Crawford would win 1 point.
I want to beat you this time, man.
I'm being unfair because now.
Well, you can see I'm close now.
Yeah, but listen, in the past, remember in the past, we predicted the same. Some big fights, and we were both right.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So yes, I'm sorry I have to do this, but I think Crawford will win.
Peter, I lost it, and you know, Peter, my predictions got very wrong. I don't know which fight was that. Yeah. I don't remember, but you took money from me.
Yes. We had a Terence, and then remember.
Which fight was that?
Joshua against Andy Ruiz.
Yes.
I said Anthony Joshua is going to win on points.
Yes, I remember.
He's going to move and then Andy Ruiz. And you said to me, no, Andy Ruiz is going this guy's number.
Yes.
Knocked him out the first time.
Andy Ruiz.
He's going to beat him again.
I remember that. Yeah.
Again, it's understandable because, as I said earlier on, remember we read what we see. We don't know really what happens
backstage.
When these guys are training. And it turned out that Andy Ruiz didn't train. Remember, he was overweight.
Yes.
And that's how he lost the fight. He could have actually beaten this guy.
But I think you knew the psychological factors.
Yes.
That after getting money, you didn't have money, and now you're getting money. Exactly. You forget about training. You know, you forget where that money comes from. You know.
Yeah. Which is a funny thing because in boxing, as we know, the fight now, when you fight now, that determines your next phase.
That's true.
So the fight determines your next phase. Yeah. So it's not like Andy Ruiz got a lot of money because he beat Joshua because there was big money. So the winner gets so much. No, he was getting the same amount that he was going to get. So in this next fight, obviously, yes, he got tomorrow because he was the champion. He was defending against Joshua. But then I don't know what was the thinking there. Should have said, I like the money, and how did I get this money? Because I beat.
Because I trained and I beat this guy.
So let me go into more. So I can get more money.
But that's the problem with a lot of boxers. And Peter, you know what? It's gonna get better. You know, because boxing has us.
Yes.
So I think it's gonna get better. You know.
What about this thing now? Your friend now, Floyd Mayweather, he was here, came around and everything. What was your thinking about?
Hey, this you know, Peter, I read and we listened to a clip that Tabiso shared on the group.
Yes.
And Mayweather's spokesperson, I don't know who that guy is, I forgot his name, but he was saying they coming to Africa to give. Sorry, actually.
Yes.
Only to find that Zimbabwe had to pay them for appearance fee. Has to pay the appearance fee. Okay, Zimbabwe is another country. Right, South Africa, they coming. And he says, Peter, he's coming to honor.
You see, for me, that's why I have a problem. Just be honest. If you come here and say, I'm coming here, I'm coming to some appearances, and I'm going to get paid, it's fine. You don't have a problem with it. But don't lie and say, I'm going to youngsters are going to benefit, I'm going to give back to former champions, and it doesn't do that. And we know, we can say that with certainty, because in our group, we have boxers, former boxers, former world champions that were there, and then they never got anything. They just got they gave him just a trophy.
Trophies,
just a token trophy. But there was no money.
Now, fundraising, Peter, because I was concerned about that. I thought Floyd was going to raise funds to give to former champions, because even the boxing participants, you know, presently, the boxers, they are paid peanuts. Others don't get fights. They renew licenses every year, and they don't get fights. So it shows that South Africa is struggling. Most promoters depend on government funding to host fights. And now,
why can't they attract sponsors?
That's it. And now, a world, it's an idol, I must say. Peter. He's a boxing idol. Mayweather.
Absolutely, it's no doubt about it.
He comes and he takes from them. I know he's a businessman, Peter. But where must you always take from?
No, I understand that, as I say. But why did he have to lie? Why didn't he say, no, I'm here just to take? Why did he lie and say, I'm going to, and nothing like that happened?
So, Peter, would you say Mayweather was doing it for the media, for social media, or, saying he's going to raise funds? Because now he left. It's not his.
But he must not lie.
Yes.
And come under the pretext that, no, I'm coming here, I'm coming to help South African boxing, the youth, and whatever. And when he knows he's not going to do it.
Oh, Peter, maybe because he said he's raising funds. Do you think BSA has some money from Mayweather?
No,
received?
I doubt it. I don't think so, because here's the thing: when people do such things, whatever, they're doing a ceremony where there's a big check and then shaking hands, I'm giving you so much. Amounts would have been mentioned if there was an exchange of money. Amounts, and then even when they said the youth, which youth? I don't know. Is there? You look, you're in boxing. Is there a youth boxing thing where I don't know? I don't know who's implementing it. So that's what is happening with Mayweather, and it does not really.
It is sad. We love Mayweather. I really love him as a fighter, Peter.
Yeah, I also like him, but now what I hate is the dishonesty.
Yeah,
you come up here under the pretext that, oh no, I'm coming to help boxing. You give you anything back. That was his response. That was his response.
But I must say, Peter, because he apparently he got an appearance fee. He was paid an appearance fee by the then Minister of Sport,
that's right,
which is Fikile Mbalula.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad idea to invite Mayweather if Mayweather was not going to help boxing with anything. Because ever since Mayweather left, boxing...
And a little bit the worst one. He was scheduled at the time, not now, when he came the first time. Scheduled to go and make an appearance in East London. Right?
Okay.
He was going to go to East London, and then, the boxing then...
Was there a tournament there?
No, not tournament. Just to go and encourage the boxers and everything.
Yes.
And the poor guys there in East London, and they prepared their gyms, the youngsters were there, they were all waiting for him at the airport that was going to come. Mayweather never showed up. Where was he? He was in Sentin doing some shopping. He never showed up. He never went to East London. Even in Soweto, remember he went to Soweto. He went to Soweto rather than Soweto, and apparently he did some sparring, a little bit of sparring there and then, whatever, and then he got bored and then he left.
So
that's Mayweather for you.
You know what? We're not trying to badmouth Mayweather or to make him appear bad.
Yeah. Well, we can't. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. But I think everyone needs to know why Mayweather was here, and did he change boxing?
No.
Absolutely no.
Nothing.
We wish for to say, now I want to help. I want to give back. I don't want to take. I just want to give back. Yeah. You remember that gym in Soweto, Peter? I forgot which boxing idol came. And he for Baby J.
Yes, the one in Dube. Yes, yeah. I remember, I'm not sure, maybe could have been there, but I remember there, and I was invited to go to the gym. It was Michael Spence.
Okay.
And donating the bags there, but they did go to the boxing club, right?
Sure.
And mixed with the youngsters there, and encouraged them and spoke to them.
And Peter, I can tell you from that day onwards, boxing in Dubai club changed. It changed to be better. I remember there was Takalani Ndlovu. Yes. He comes from there. It raised champions. Khotso Mundau, you remember him?
Yes.
He came from there. He was a national champion. He even went to the Olympics. So boxing. We're not taking anything away from Mayweather. He's a good guy, but we have to say he didn't do anything for boxing. Peter, On the group, right, by Soke, posted something about a former promoter. It's actually a former chairperson of the Promoters Association in South Africa. In Gauteng, right? In Gauteng, yes. So he was suspended. He was suspended, right? That's according to the suspension letter. And he shouldn't appear, he shouldn't attend any tournament. He shouldn't take part in any boxing activity.
That's how it was.
Him in a tournament that was hosted in Joburg, right? Yes, and he said he saw him there, and he saw him sitting at, actually he was in of everyone where even the boxing leadership of BSA could see him, and they didn't do anything. Now, Peter, you asked a question, because how do you know he was there if you were not there? And if the Brian responded, although I think he's a wounded lion, because his response was not.
He's never kind, in fact. It's just his responses. Yeah, but that's another.
But now, Peter, you asked Mandla, because you shared a conversation of you and Mandla. Mandla is a director, right, of operations at BSA. You asked him if he was at the tournament, the same tournament we are talking about. He said he was there. You asked him if he saw Tsele, which is a Gomez.
What is his first name?
It's Tsele.
Tsele
Gomez, yes. Tsele means insinuation.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just, okay, yeah. So Tsele was there. And you posted your conversation, trying to show Brian that Brian, I spoke to the director of operations at BSA.
Yeah, because the reason was that look, and he was accusing us.
Yes,
He said, you guys are in the media, and then this is what happened, and you are quiet.
But you don't talk about it.
Yes, and I said, okay, it's fine. I wasn't aware. You make me aware, and I will question.
You did your investigation, actually.
Yes. So I went to Mandla, right?
Yes.
The director of operations at
BSA.
I wrote to him. I said, listen, were you? In fact, my first question was, were you sitting with
Tsele Gomez?
I didn't say yes. I just said, were you sitting with him? One answer said no.
Yes.
I said, okay, but did you see him there?
Yeah.
He said, yes, I saw him there. And I said, okay, but why didn't you? I thought this guy was banned.
Yeah.
From attending.
And he was banned. You even showed him.
Yes.
Yes. You even showed him that clause that bans him.
Yeah. No. The communication from
BSA
saying that he should not. Committee must not be attending
according to this act. Yes.
His first response, Mandla, to me was that no, he is not banned. I said, what do you mean? Then I referred him.
Did he say he wasn't banned?
He said he was not banned. I've got it right here. He said no, he was not. I said, but wait a minute. And then when I referred him to the letter from BSA, and then he says, okay, he comes up with another reason. I says, no, I am very much aware. I said, okay, if you are aware, then why then didn't you tell committee now to leave the premises? His response of that, he didn't respond. He called me. All right.
Sure.
And then because somebody in the group, because now what happened is that I took the screenshot of that, me talking to him, and posted it on the group, on the Silver Boxing WhatsApp group. And then I got a call from Mandla now telling me that, okay, why are you posting our private conversation on social media? It's included. And I had a problem with that because firstly, that's not there was nothing to hide. I mean,
the intention was not to harm him.
Exactly.
Yes. The intention was not to harm. So, Peter, it means there's a that you posted on the group.
Yes. How many members are there? You are the administrator.
I think it's almost 80.
80.
Yes.
So now it's very difficult now to be knowing now who could be showing to other people.
Yeah, but it was an innocent investigation, Peter, that you did.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't, you know.
And the reason I was responding to Brian, because Brian was saying, we are doing nothing. I said, no, Brian, we are doing something about Kumet. Right? But somebody in the group now took that.
The conversation, yes.
The conversation that I posted from myself and Manda, and sent it to Manda, and Manda called me.
But that person, the very same person, didn't take the whole thing, Peter. He took what would favor him.
Yes.
Oh, you know, and I think he's
causing trouble, as you say.
yeah, he's a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker because the conversation didn't start there. He didn't post that he didn't send the message that Brian was actually fighting with you because of that. You know, and he doesn't know where it started. He only showed him that Peter posted your conversation, and I feel it's very unfair, and it only shows that they say I wanted to say in English way is if it's Cinderella's shoe, about Cinderella's shoe, it fits. So if it fits, then it's Cinderella. You know, and I feel it's very unfair. Boxing is doing very bad in South Africa, Peter, and
it is.
It needs to be in order.
Yes.
And the only way boxing can be in order to the authorities
and do something. And then I like the state of our boxing group, because now what you are saying there is that we need to do something, guys. We need to take some action. We need to be activists. But then with the snitches that are in the group, like you say, these people are going to be knowing exactly long before now we even start to do anything.
So Julius Caesar, Brutus was one of the snitches. Jesus, you know, Peter, the disciples. One of the disciples was a snitch, and you know everywhere. Nelson Mandela, I think the great guys. There's always a snitch. Besides a great guy.
Yeah, but you know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
And I was going to talk to you about it. Was that now? Let's not even try to find out where the snitch is or whatever. Let's use them against them. Let's give them misinformation.
Let them work.
Yes, and if ever you want some misinformation, you want to whatever,
post
it there and say, for instance, oh, we're going to be it. And they rush and then go and tell the principals and everything. Yes. So let's use that maybe as some form of misinformation. Because we know that whatever we say there, somebody else will
be wise. That will be wise. And right now, Save Our Boxing is planning to change things in South Africa. We were planning, Peter, to demonstrate, to do a demonstration of some kind. And we will do it. We won't say it now because one of the snitches might be watching. So but Peter, I think we came to the end of our show.
Yes, it was a good one. It was the first one, and I think I enjoyed it.
You know what? This journey. I invited Peter here because I wanted to start this journey. I wanted him to be the one who opens gates with Peter Leopeng. The great, the master, you are Peter. So Peter, it was nice having you here, man. It was an honor.
These things. Okay. So just to conclude, Sunday morning, our time, Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford for the undisputed world championship of the world, and we both.
I won't get any money. No, thank you, Peter. Thank you. We end our show here. See you again.
Cheers.
Next time.